Hello everyone and welcome to another StarCraft 2 commentary with EXO, and today I'm going to be bringing you what I believe will be a very cool game, a very enjoyable game. And good morning, by the way. It is morning right here, and for all of you who just woke up and decided to start up some StarCraft 2 commentary and check my videos, another thumbs up for you guys. Starting the day with StarCraft or any StarCraft related content is really the way to go. So yeah, get your coffee, get your cigarette, pause the video, and come back, watch this game. Seems like it's a really good game. And I was actually looking for replays, and I didn't find anything to my liking. Not really the kind of games that I want to cast. And then I said to myself, well, if that's the case, then I should maybe look up what QXC's been doing lately. And yeah, it seems like this game is really, really good. And I also checked around if people have casted it before, and it seems like no. And I was really surprised, and I'm really glad that I'll be the first one. Most likely, I'm not sure, but the first one to actually get a VOD out for this one. So this is going to be Root QXC spawning as the purple Terran at the 2 o'clock position against Root Kiwikaki spawning as the blue Protoss at the 11 o'clock position. Now, both these players are obviously team members from Root Gaming. They're both clanmates, and most likely this is a practice match, but it doesn't really matter because what we're interested in is the quality of the game, not really what the game is from. I've been getting you guys used to a lot of replays of QXC through my casts, and like I said, the reason for that is because he offers so many quality replays, and the fact that he releases so many replays of himself playing without any, in practice matches and everything really. So yeah, anyway, gonna talk a little bit about the game, and let's see, QXC is really opening up with what he usually does. A supply depot into barracks into gas, gonna get the orbital command on 15 as well. There we go. It's for Kiwikaki. Kiwikaki is opening with a most likely gonna get the second gas on the way as well, by the way, but he's going to get the warp gate research as soon as this is done. So let's see if it's going to be a 2-gate into Robo, or if he's going for a more aggressive 4 warp gate push in this game. And yeah, the map is going to be Shakur's Plateau. By the way, Shakur's Plateau has been removed from the map pool, at least in Europe. I hear that it's still up in some regions. I'm not exactly sure on that. Don't quote me on that one, but that's what I heard. Looks like QXC is going to put a proxy bunker down here, and the probe is going to spot this. There's no Zealot out yet, but he's going to see the bunker. He doesn't even care that much. He's going to go scout anyway. Oh, he turns back the probe right now. And let's see if a Zealot is coming out. No. Oh, and this is a very fast robotics facility. He might just get a fast Immortal. Kiwikaki, a player that really likes Immortals. I don't know if you guys remember that game of Idra between Kiwikaki from MLG Dallas. I think it was MLG event, but I don't think it was Washington. Most likely Dallas. Yeah. So where on Blistering Sands, Kiwikaki just did that insane Immortal drop, followed by a lot of Warpins, and just basically killed Idra. And that game was a really good game. You guys go check that out if you haven't seen it. It is on Blistering Sands. So looks like QXC is gonna fill up this bunker with the Marines, and he's getting a factory as well. Let's see if a starport is going to follow right away. I'm not sure. I don't think the second gas is pretty late for a starport build, so I don't think so. I think he's just going to be adding more barracks. Oh, or not. He's actually getting a starport. I'm not sure if he's going to go for any drops or anything like that. But yeah, as I was saying, Shakur's Plateau has been removed from the game, and indeed an Immortal is coming out. Like I said, especially you want to get this Immortal out to deal with the bunker. It's much easier that way. Let the Immortal tank the first damage. But yeah, what I was saying about Shakur's Plateau is that it has been removed. I'm not sure why, because, the rumors have it that it's because of that pylon bug, that you could place an invisible pylon on the map and warp in units, but I'm not sure. Let's see. Anyway, Kiwikaki is making a push here, wants to get rid of this bunker. Obviously, the Immortal and the Stalker are offering superior DPS to the SCV repairing here. The Stalker does go down, though, and there we go. Oh, gotta be careful with the Immortal, though. Good force field, but actually 3 Marines are going through this force field. Obviously, if you look at this, it's not enough to actually block the ramp off. The Immortal does survive, actually. It's quite surprising. And there we go. This Marine is probably going to go down. Hit the SCV as well. There we go. Kiwikaki clearing the contain attempted by QXC. And so you can see just how good these Immortals are. They do a lot of damage. The problem with Immortals, though, is the fact that they... Oh, and this is going to be a Banshee, actually. So a little bit... of a weird build from QXC, not really going for the second gas too early, but still getting a Banshee. No cloak, though. And that's obviously you don't really want to get close. You see an immortal, obviously your opponent already has a robotics facility up, so you don't want to get that cloak. It's really not going to help you. So observer already on the way towards QXC's base and is going to scout what QXC is doing right now. 2 banshees on the way, actually, double starports over here. And kiwikaki is going to see this. He's probably going to go get more stalkers. Actually, one's all warping in here. He needs more gateways, though. This is a very weird build from kiwikaki. There we go. He's getting a Stargate. Most likely gonna get some Phoenix out to deal with the banshees. But yeah, he's chrono boosting the warp gate over here. He needs to take out some stalkers right now. He has some sentries, but banshees have really superior DPS, and let's see what's gonna happen. One more stalker getting warped in here. I don't think this banshee is gonna do that much, and QXC is gonna try doing some damage with the other banshee as well from the bottom side. He's also getting a Raven, so he wants to be careful about things like Dark Templar and such. Although he can basically scout out kiwikaki's base with his banshees, and he doesn't see any tech buildings yet. I don't think there's any need for that Raven, but perhaps he just wants to get some point defense drones to deal with the stalkers, and thus make it easier for his banshees to do damage to the Protoss player. So let's see what's going to happen. This banshee is getting some kills, has 2 kills right now. He's getting pretty weakened, and he should micro it back. Move the banshee back. QXC, there we go. And second banshee is on the way down here, but 1 Phoenix is already, I think. There we go, 1 Phoenix is out. This banshee coming from the other side, trying to do some damage. Basically, QXC pinning kiwikaki down to his base, and this is quite interesting play. And there's no timer over here, so I'm just going to pause the replay for a second. There we go. I'm back, guys. And the banshee does get taken out. Now, the thing is, this is a replay from just before the patch yesterday, so it loaded a previous version of game, and game timer didn't show. So yeah, we're 9 minutes into the game time minutes into the replay. So yeah, it's pretty surprising that both players are still on 1 base actually, and this is really interesting. Like 2 gates, 2 robo bait, 2 stargate on just 1 base, and really kiwikaki not only expanding now, and QXC starting his expansion roughly at the exact same time. So when it comes to the expanding part of the game, the macro part, both players are really on the same page, really same incomes as well, the almost same harvester count. And let's see, QXC did get an armory. Is he going to get some Thors or anything like that? I don't think so. I don't even know where. Oh, that here, just the factory is here. No siege mode yet. And yeah, well, not a lot of Terran players actually want to get siege tanks against Protoss. It's not really the unit you want to have against things like charge lots and Colossus and stuff like that. But and a lot of players actually prefer infantry, so viable armies against Protoss when facing Protoss. So another immortal coming out. Going to take a look at the unit counting station. Just curious right now a little bit. 2 immortals, 6 zealots, 2 stalkers, 2 phoenix, and 1 sentry, 4 kiwikaki, and not that much for QXC, actually, just 2 banshees, 2 vikings, some marines, and 1 raven. But I'm quite curious to see what QXC is going to be doing this game. Is he going to insist on marines and marauders? He still has 2 starports over here with tech lab add-ons, so let's see if he's going to switch those to reactors, get some medevacs, or if he's just going to pump out 1 by 1. Actually, if you have 2 starports, it's okay, you can just pump out 1 by 1 medevacs and so forth, or vikings. And the phoenix are coming around, most likely gonna scout the base out as well. Let's see, he will see the expansion lay down over here. Let's see if he's gonna pick up some SCVs. There we go. 1 SCV goes down, 2 SCVs go down. These Phoenix are still not being interrupted right now. Oh, and by the way, this is before the patch, so Phoenix build time is still was still 45 seconds in this replay. So yeah, it is not 35 seconds. It has been lowered to 35 in patch 1.2. So oh, and we have a Thor on the way actually for QXC. This is interesting. And we have Stimpack and Combat Shield being researched at the same time. It looks like kiwikaki is going to tech up a little bit. He's getting the Twilight Council. Oh, I almost said Citadel of Dune. Well, that's kind of weird. StarCraft 1 for the win. And yeah, by the way, some people are asking, is that StarCraft 1 music in the background? Yes, it is StarCraft 1 music. I really like the music from StarCraft 1. It has nothing to do with nostalgia or anything that people are saying. It's just, I just find it better and more entertaining. And I know I've been playing StarCraft for a long time as well. I mean, since I was a kid, and kind of stuck with me, the music, and I really like it, especially, I mean, judging from, I mean, if you take a look at Zerg and Protoss music, at least in StarCraft 2, it is really not up to par to what it was in StarCraft 1. It's just my opinion. I don't know how people feel about it. I'm also a musician and stuff, so I don't know. kind of have a year for these things. But yeah, anyway, it's just personal taste. So if someone like, lots of people have said that they like it. If you don't like it, because probably they haven't played that much StarCraft 1, or I don't know. But anyway, let's see what's gonna happen. QXE is gonna push over here. These Phoenix are gonna get warded away. And this push actually not looking so good for kiwikaki. Kiwikaki has a lot of immortals, but a lot of banshees over here. Point defense drone, there we go. 2 point defense drones actually put down. Those stalkers are not doing any damage. Banshees are focusing down the stalkers. I do believe they are. Are they focused? Yes, they are focusing down the stalkers. PDDs have been depleted though. 2 banshees did go down. They are still focusing down the stalkers. 2 Thors here as well. Any SCVs? There we go. Some SCVs, but they're repairing each other. And instead of repairing the Thors, that's a little bit off over there. And a lot of probes actually coming in here to help. And 2 more Vikings are still alive, but these Thors are going to do a lot of damage to the probes. And not only that, but these probes have not been mining for a long time. And I think he lost like... Gonna take a look at the income tab. He didn't lose that many probes, it seems, but I'm not sure if QXC has been cutting back a bit on SCVs or not, or if kiwikaki has really been stable on chrono boosting probes. Anyway, this Phoenix is most likely gonna go down right now. There we go. It is get taken out. And taking a look at production tab again, looks like QXC is gonna use a lot of Banshees in this game. Actually, Banshees a really underused unit for Terrans. I think that you can actually use Banshees a lot more than people are doing right now. You don't have to use them strictly for harassment purposes. They are a great damage dealer. Just like Marines, they have one of the highest DPS in the game. So I suggest that you take a look at some replays from high-end Terrans, and you see that they do employ Banshees in head-on battles. Actually, you just have to know how to mix them in and what kind of army composition you want to have along with them. But looking at what kiwikaki is doing right now, he does have he did put down 3 gateways over there, so he does have 5 gates right now. He did get Zealot charge, which is really good. You want to have Zealot charge, especially against Terran, especially against Bioball and Thors and things like that. And let's see what QXC is doing. Is he really upgrading? Are there any engineering bays? There we go. No upgrade. Oh, he did upgrade level 1 actually. So the infantry has level 1 weapons, and a fusion core on the way. What? Obviously, I was actually thinking about this. I wanted to say this earlier on, seeing that he does have 2 starports with tech labs on, and he's not really switching them or making any reactors. That Yamato, Yamato cannon using airships are gonna pop out. So battlecruisers will be coming into the game. I think not too many. I think he's just going to get like 2 or so, because actually battle cruisers are a really great addition to your army. A great support unit. You don't really want to have like focus only on getting battle cruisers, you know, like have 6-10 battle cruisers. No, you just want to have like 2-3. And it's really good if you couple that with things like Thors and Vikings and Marines. A lot of Marines, you know, the battlecruisers are really going to be making their presence felt, because they're not really going to get focus fired so bad. It's not going to be so easy to deal with the battlecruisers because of the rest of your army, and the battlecruisers deal insane damage. Here we go, a drop here by QXC. Is he going to take down? What is he going to take down? He's going to focus down these pylons. That's a pretty good choice, taking them. These are pretty weak and do go down pretty fast. And let's see, is he going to... No, he's not going to load up. He knows that there's Phoenix over here. And, oh, he's actually going to drop them again over here, I think. Yes, indeed, he's going to take down the Phoenix, taking down 1 Phoenix. And these Marines are kind of stranded. And this is really funny. I think a second dropship is gonna follow and come over here, because these Marines cannot get out of there. They are actually stuck in between in this corridor over here. So yeah, that's really funny to see. Looks like kiwikaki is gonna move out as well, or not. QXC has planted a Marine to scout over here, and kiwikaki is gonna want to expand down there already. Because QXC has taken this this third over there and has made a planetary fortress. So there we have actually 1 battlecruiser on the way. And let's see, is he getting a second one? Does he have the money for this? I'm going to take a look at the income tab again. And QXC is really far ahead in mineral income. He also got the 2 gas over here first. Obviously, you want to do this because battlecruisers require a lot of gas. As for upgrades, he's getting infantry weapons level 2 and ship weapons level 1. As for kiwikaki, he's getting ground armor level 3. So he's been actually upgrading the armor so far. And the weapons, you don't really see many Protoss players actually getting double upgrades so fast. You see them getting the weapons all the way to 3 and then maybe getting the armor upgrades. But kiwikaki actually got these upgrades at the same time. So this army right here is actually more powerful than it seems. And whoops, I think this is on, yep, indeed, it was on a normal speed. So there we go. misclick over there when I click the pause button. So anyway, here we go. We have Kiwikaki attacking and most likely gonna clean up a lot of this. Those charge lots are doing a lot of damage. He needs something. He needs to bring more units over here. And look how good these charge lots actually are against those Marines. And Thors are getting caught up, and the Immortal's doing insane damage. Thor's getting taken out really, really fast. Is he gonna focus fire? Focus fire on the Thor. There we go. Battle cruisers over there. 2 battle cruisers and 2 Vikings, and 1 cloak banshee as well. And there's a planetary fortress over here, but I think that actually these Immortals can actually clean out the planetary fortress, even if it is repaired. Nice force field so that the